Sevilla won't accept less than €65 million for Chelsea-linked Jules Kunday. Sevilla have no intention to accept less than €65 million for Chelsea target Jules Kunday, according to reports. The 23-year-old has been heavily linked with a move to Stamford Bridge as the Blues edge closer towards a sale of the club. As per Fabrizio Romano, Sevilla are unwilling to accept less than €65 million to see the defender leave this summer. The Italian journalist continues to report that the Blues are expected to make their first bid soon, with Kounde top of their list for summer recruitment. The 23-year-old has recently been spotted in London, fueling rumours that his arrival at Chelsea is imminent, but the Blues are yet to negotiate a fee with the La Liga side due to their restrictions ahead of the sale. Todd Boehly's consortium are yet to be officially announced as the owners, but it has been revealed that Kounde was told he would be one of the first signings under the new ownership. The French international is set for talks with Sevilla, with him believed to be ready to ask for a pathway to allow him to move to Chelsea in the summer transfer window. Romano previously reported that Sevilla have always asked for Jules Kunde's €80 million release clause to be paid in full, but Chelsea will be hopeful that this has dropped, with latest reports mentioning a €65 million figure. Kounde is among 3 or 4 options to replace the outgoing Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen, with it looking increasingly likely that he will join the Blues. Chelsea have a long-term interest in Brighton midfielder Eve Bisuma. Chelsea are said to have a long-term interest in Brighton midfielder Eve Bisuma amid the summer transfer window, according to reports. Thomas Tuchel's side will be looking to make moves in the market in the coming months as they prepare to compete for various trophies once again next season. Todd Boehly is set to complete his takeover of the club in the coming days and is keen for instant success at Chelsea in his first season. As per Nathan Gissing, the West London side have shown a long-term interest in midfielder Bissouma, with a number of other clubs also keen on the 25-year-old. His contract at the Seagulls is set to expire next summer, with Gissing saying that it is a situation to keep an eye on. Bissouma has made 124 appearances in all competitions for Brighton, scoring 6 goals and assisting a further 3 from central midfield. While Chelsea may look to sign another midfielder ahead of the new campaign, they will see Conor Gallagher return to the squad for pre-season after his impressive loan spell at Crystal Palace. Furthermore, new owner Boehly is set to be told that most of the club's transfer budget for the summer will be spent on rebuilding the squad's defence, with the likes of Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen leaving in the coming weeks. Tuchel is believed to be given a budget of around £200 million to spend on his side in preparation for the new campaign, with Jules Kunday expected to be their first signing of the summer. Christopher Nkunku, hesitating over RB Leipzig contract offer amid Chelsea interest. RB Leipzig's Christopher Nkunku is reportedly hesitating over a new contract at the Bundesliga club amid interest from clubs such as Chelsea. The French international has been in fine form this season as his side finished 4th in the Bundesliga. As per Sky Deutschland, via Sport Witness, Nkunku is hesitant of signing a contract extension at the German club due to interest being shown in him elsewhere. Previous reports have stated that Chelsea have been watching Nkunku this season, with a view to bringing him to London at the end of the current campaign, but reports believed that he would cost no less than €75 million if he was to leave in the summer. Thomas Tuchel has worked with the 24-year-old previously during their time together at Paris Saint-Germain despite not being a key player. The German head coach sold him as he did not feature in his plans, but however, any doubts over Nkunku have now been finally dispelled, as Chelsea could look to sign him in the future. A release clause could be inserted in any contract offer from RB Leipzig to allow Nkunku to leave, but it remains to be seen as to whether he will commit to a new deal. Manchester United have been linked with a move for the Leipzig star, who has scored 20 goals and registered 15 assists in 34 Bundesliga matches this season. It remains to be seen as to whether Nkunku will arrive at Stamford Bridge this summer or extend in Germany. Chelsea to renew their efforts for Chicago Fire goalkeeper Gabriel Slonina. Chelsea are set to renew their efforts for Chicago Fire goalkeeper Gabriel Slonina in the summer, according to reports. Todd Boehly is expected to be announced as the club's new owner in the coming days, taking over from Roman Abramovich after 19 years at the helm. The Blues have been unable to work on any deals as a result of the sanctions on Abramovich, but they will be able to operate in the transfer market once the takeover is complete. According to Football London, talks between the player and the club were taking place earlier this year, but they broke down due to the sanctioning. However, the Blues are now believed to be keen to renew their efforts for the 18-year-old from the MLS side. Chelsea were confident that they could agree a deal for the goalkeeper back in February, but the sanctions prevented him from completing a move. With Burley set to arrive as the new owner, the Blues will be able to go back into the transfer market and they could make another move for the American. Slonina is also attracting interest from fellow Premier League side Wolverhampton Wanderers, as well as Bundesliga giants Bayern Munich. He made 13 appearances in the MLS for Chicago Fire this season, keeping 5 clean sheets for his side. The goalkeeper also spoke to the media earlier in the year about the transfer rumors. As he said, "We don't really talk about it much with my agent. I'm usually just telling him how I'm feeling every single day. We have such a good connection about that type of stuff. I know he's working his hardest for me and I'm working my hardest to continue to get those offers. I like to keep all that stuff out and just focus on the next game because obviously the next one's the most important." RubenLoftusCheeks agent cools Chelsea exit talks amid Lazio links. RubenLoftusCheeks agent Jonathan Barnett has cooled any Chelsea exit links amid rumours he may be joining Lazio in the summer. The Blues man, who came through the ranks at the Cobham Academy at the West London outfit, has made 122 appearances in all competitions for the senior side. He impressed under Thomas Tuchel this season, with the 26-year-old scoring his first goal for the club since 2019 in the FA Cup semi-final against Crystal Palace. Amid the speculation between Loftus-Cheek and a potential move to Lazio in the Serie A, who are managed by former Blues boss Maurizio Sarri, Barnett revealed, via Inside Football, that there is nothing in the links. He and Sarri have an excellent relationship, but for the moment there is nothing. Despite the club being in a transformative phase, owing to a change in ownership, Chelsea is still a top club. It is difficult to leave such a club. Loftus-Cheek featured 40 times in all competitions under Sarri during the 2018-19 season, scoring 10 goals and assisting 5 others in an impressive campaign. However, he suffered an ACL injury towards the end of that season, and his progress was therefore halted afterwards. The midfielder reflected on this season in a recent Instagram post as he said, "Today we close the door on the 21-22 season. Finals won and lost. A physically and mentally challenging season and one we can take pride in. A thank you is owed to the fans for the support throughout. We will return with refreshed bodies and minds to once again tackle the best league with everything we have. A new beginning, a new focus, a new start. See you soon." Inter and AC Milan interested in Chelsea's Armando Broja. Inter and AC Milan hold strong interest in Chelsea forward Armando Broja, according to reports in Italy. The Albanian international has scored 6 goals in 32 appearances for the Saints during his loan spell on the south coast this season. This has led to interest from several Serie A sides, as well as Southampton themselves, according to Calcio Napoli 24. The report states that Napoli director Cristiano Giuntoli does not give up on signing Broja this summer as he has been in contact with the Italian side for months. However, Napoli must watch out for Inter and AC Milan, who have a strong interest in the Albanian. The report finalized by stating that Southampton will try again to sign Broja this summer as €25 million will not be enough to convince Chelsea into a sale. Thomas Tuchel has previously been asked about the future of the striker as he challenged him to keep improving during his loan spell. He said, "He is our player and he is doing good. But at the same time it is only half the season. He needs to continue to improve and to make his statement at Southampton. We have a reason why they are our players. They have quality, mentality. They are now out there on their own in different environments, different clubs and proving themselves. Armando is getting better and better." Chelsea could consider another loan for the striker at the end of the season, with several clubs interested in the forward.
That is all just news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.